Hey DReps, it's Lloyd. We need to chat about the next step that's coming up fast, the budget reconciliation process. Not every DRep can attend every reconciliation workshop. That's okay, because there are multiple ways to participate, raise concerns, and cast your vote. Whether you're joining live or engaging asynchronously, here's exactly how to stay in the loop. Let's start with what you need to do before April 24th at 1700 UTC. That's the deadline for submitting final proposal edits, posting comments and temperature checks on Gov.Tools, secretaries submitting their final comments from their committees. Why April 24th? Because that's when all proposals and feedback get exported to create the soft prioritization list, your first big input into what gets discussed during reconciliation. Say you've got a strong opinion or concern, but you can't attend the workshop live. Here's how you can still participate. You can ask another DRep to bring your discussion point to the floor. But heads up, for any point to be discussed, it must be seconded by another DRep. So you'll want to share your idea early, ideally before the workshop, through Discord, email, or the Gov.Tools discussion threads. Tag a peer, get a second, make your voice heard. This ensures your concerns make it into the dialogue, even if you're not in the room. Here's what actually happens in the workshop. DReps review the prioritization summary generated from Gov.Tools feedback. They add discussion points, debate categories, and compare proposals. And then they poll using the community-created Hydra-based polling tool. Proposals that meet the agreed threshold move into a final reconciliation round and then ultimately to a budget info action. The Budget Committee recommends that proposals be included in the budget info action if, according to this formula, it is above the threshold, it will move forward into the info action. If it's below this threshold, it can try again in the next round. This threshold helps move proposals forward without stalling momentum, while still keeping final control in the hands of the DReps. Watch the knowledge base and Intersect socials for a link to the polling tool and a quick demo video showing you how to vote. Voting is open during the reconciliation workshops. Polls for each proposal will close about 5 hours before the final day, April 28th and May 4th. Polls related to finalization across categories will close at 12:59 UTC of the final day, April 28th and May 4th. Miss the session? No worries. You can still vote asynchronously, as long as it's within that window. And what if your proposal doesn't pass in Cycle 1? Cycle 1 is April 26th to the 28th, and Cycle 2 is May 3rd and 4th. There are 2 reconciliation cycles for the 2025 budget. If your proposal doesn't pass in April, it's not the end of the road. Your proposal can still be reviewed in Cycle 2, or it may be routed to a more appropriate funding mechanism like Project Catalyst, the Builder DAO, Rare Evo events, future governance work streams, or others. All of these depend on DRep agreements to fund them in the 2025 budget. Remember, even outside the reconciliation process, any ADA holder can request and propose funding requests on-chain, as long as a net change limit is active and DReps approve. This ensures that ideas can keep flowing, even beyond Intersect's structured final process. Let's go through a final recap. Submit your edits and comments in Gov.Tool by April 28th and May 4th at 1700 UTC. Share your discussion points early, get them seconded. Vote via the Hydra tool, watch the Intersect knowledge base. 2 cycles, 2 chances for review. Proposals go into the budget info action if the Hydra poll equals yes over yes plus no is greater than 50%. You can always propose on-chain. Whether you're online or off, live or async, there's room for you to shape Cardano's future budget. Stay informed, stay active, and keep collaborating.